Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This time we're going to be reacting to another SCP-2107 Diet Ghost, trademark, Euclid class by TheVolgun. It's been some time since I made a react on an SCP, mainly because I've been focusing on making the latest video on the Vampire the Masquerade lore, the one about the animalism, the discipline. So yeah, it's good to be back. Diet Ghost, trademark. For some reason, I keep seeing two different thumbnails. One where this basically like a can of Pepsi, but of course it's not Pepsi because there will be like, they'll have the Volgun will probably have a cease and desist order from the Pepsi Coca-Cola company. And then it's like a woman ghost figure or something like that. Anyway, so I don't know anything. Let's jump right into it. I mean, it says Liquid Ghost SCP, but I'm not sure about the thumbnail change. I'm not sure if it's a YouTube bug or maybe the guy found some sort of feature. So yeah, let's see. Welcome back to more SCP. Better.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Scare your thirst. This is genius.
My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-2107. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. All instances
The spookiest drink of them all.
of SCP-2107 are to be stored in a CNSI, compact non-sentient inert containment locker at Site-19. Any number of instances may be moved to a refrigerated CNSI unit in advance of experimental trials. Mobile Containment Task Force Theta-61, carbonation-based lifeforms, is responsible for coordinating routine screenings for new instances of SCP-2107 at retail venues, which are considered probable locations for appearance. Newly discovered instances are to be acquired by conventional methods when possible.
Okay, so basically this SCP just appears at convenience store. So it's not like a chain or a store, no, it just pop out of nowhere.
For larger quantities, or in cases where a retailer's proprietor is deemed likely to become problematic, acquisition protocols 0014, covert theft, 0015, overt theft, and 0047, impersonation of federal agency, may be utilized with authorization from staff with security
So they're basically like, okay, if they don't want to do it willingly, just steal them and fuck off. It's fine. We'll cover your asses.
clearance 3-2107 or higher. Individuals exposed to the anomalous properties of SCP-2107 are to be treated with Class A amnestics and remitted to the nearest civilian hospital for any medical care rendered necessary following exposure. Description: SCP-2107 designates a soft drink brand known as Diet Ghost TM, which displays anomalous properties when imbibed. SCP-2107 has to date only been encountered packaged by the individual can. With 3 to 7 minutes of ingestion, subjects classified SCP-2107-A begin to experience paranormal activity that most often falls within the colloquial expectations of an individual being haunted by a ghost or other paranormal entity.
I mean, it even says they're made with natural ghosts. So yeah, it's kind of your fault if that happens to you.
The effect continues until an as of yet undetermined point in the breakdown of SCP-2107 within the subject's body, approximately 1 to 3 hours after ingestion. Research has confirmed that the intensity of the haunting effect, herein defined by the quantity of individual paranormal facets, the probability of physical harm, and the severity of said harm, is directly proportional to the quantity of SCP-2107 imbibed.
So basically, if you take only a sip and then you're like, I don't like it, and throw it away, do you get like some occasional boos? Like you hear someone saying boo, but you don't see anything, nothing else happens, just boo. Every like a few hours you hear boo. But if you drink like, I don't know, some Asmongold level of drink, you'll probably be having chairs floating around you.
SCP-2107 cans are the traditional variety used for soft drinks, being uniform in design and non-anomalous in composition and behavior. The can features a light blue background with the Diet Ghost TM logo prominently featured. The catchphrase, "Scare your thirst," appears beneath the logo. Most instances also have a sticker on the can with the text, "Made with natural ghosts," printed on it.
Exactly.
It is unclear if cans lacking this sticker were distributed this way or if the sticker was removed before acquisition. The cans bear no nutritional information. The liquid contents are non-anomalous in chemical composition and within normal parameters for a traditional diet soft drink.
So it's basically just normal drink,
Discovery.
nothing special.
Initial
Besides the
discovery
ghost.
occurred
Besides the ghost, of course.
on 05/13/2012 when 7 cans of SCP-2107 were purchased by Foundation personnel at a local supermarket in a redacted location during a routine restocking of Site-19's recreational facilities. The partial remains of T, a senior maintenance assistant at Site-19, were found inside the van requisitioned from Site-19's vehicle pool for the purposes of the trip. 2 cans were open and empty of contents when recovered. B, the junior maintenance assistant who had been assigned with T for the restocking duty, had gone back into the supermarket after having forgotten to procure a copy of the receipt of purchase for Foundation records. According to B's account, T was alone for no longer than approximately 5 minutes.
Really?
A majority of discoveries have occurred in convenience stores, with acquisitions from supermarkets and restaurants accounting for
How dumb can you be? You're a researcher or something like that. You know that thing is anomalous, but you can't resist 5 minutes without going, how bad can it be? And then chug a few of them. Really?
or nearly all additional
If he dies, I'm not even complaining. That's his fault.
cases. Employees of retail locations where instances have been discovered have professed no prior knowledge of the product's existence, and records of inventory acquisition have shown no references to SCP-2107. SCP-2107 has now been recovered from retailers in 37 states and 2 Canadian provinces. Production and distribution of SCP-2107 is currently under investigation. SCP-2107 Abridged Experiment Logs. Level 2 Security Clearance required. Trial Number 1. Quantity of SCP-2107 ingested, 30 milliliters.
Okay, not much.
Result. Duration of trial was 1 minute and 12 seconds. Subject reported audio-visual phenomena, including having her name spoken softly, shadowy figures at the edge of her vision, and a flickering of the lights within the containment chamber that was not corroborated by the recorded footage.
Okay, so it's more potent than I thought. So even a small sip can give you some bad stuff. Oh, okay, this is more. That explains why it's Euclid and not just some safe shit. Yeah, it's.
Debriefing
Wow.
revealed the subject to have enjoyed the experience overall. The subject described the taste of SCP-2107 as bland but refreshing. Trial number 6.
So basically, it's Sprite.
Quantity of SCP-2107
Yes, I'm a Sprite hater. Fuck all of you.
ingested, 90 milliliters. Result. Subject experienced intermittent activity similar to the phenomena in previous experiments for over an hour before new effects presented. At 1 minute 20 seconds, the subject began to experience moderate bleeding from the nose without identifiable physical cause. Simultaneously, the recording equipment began to encounter interference of a magnetic nature that lasted for 2 minutes. This is noted as the first instance where activity was observable by non-SCP-2107A sources in Foundation trials. The bleeding continued unabated for several minutes, causing severe distress to the subject. All effects ceased at 1 minute and 28 seconds.
So it
Trial
doesn't
number
repeat.
07.
So basically, it has like a fixed amount of time that it can show itself that the paranormal shit happens, but after that amount of time, it ceases completely.
Quantity of SCP-2107 ingested, 90 milliliters. Result. Trial begins with activity patterns identical to those described by the subject in Trial 1. Subject's nose began to bleed at the 19-second mark. At 23 seconds, subject began emesis due to a combination of distress and nausea caused by the presence of their own blood. This is evaluated to be purely physiological in nature and non-anomalous.
Yeah, you got
Following
that one.
emesis, a majority of the activity ceased. Subject reported still having intermittent hallucinations in his peripheral vision until 48 seconds. Trial number 14. Quantity of SCP-2107 ingested, 150 milliliters.
Okay.
Result. Subject began to experience phenomena similar to previous trials at 2 seconds, which rapidly increased in intensity. The lights in the cell are seen to flicker briefly at 16 seconds by both the subject and supervising personnel. Subject reported the feelings of being lifted off the ground during this effect, but this is not visible in the footage. Quantity of activity is approximate to previous trials, but level of intensity is significantly higher as reported by subject. Effects began to subside at 54 seconds and had ceased entirely at 59 seconds. Subject observed taste as average but expressed difficulty in elaborating upon this description.
Now
Trial number 31. Quantity of SCP-2107 ingested, 270 milliliters. Result. Subject experienced no activity until 31 seconds, at which point all electronics within a 10-meter radius failed for approximately 17 seconds.
Damn.
When power returned, subject had fallen to the ground unconscious, and the trial was ended. Personnel entered the containment cell and confirmed the subject had expired. Upon autopsy, subject's body was found to be void of most major internal organs. No incision marks or signs of trauma were present. Note: future experiments are suspended without authorization from staff with security clearance for 2107.
Okay, so hold on. He said how much? At 270 milliliters. That's maybe a full can. Or around a full can. So basically, if you get a full can, it's like you're dead for sure. Taking the organs. Damn.
Present. Note: future experiments are suspended without authorization from staff with security clearance for 2107. Addendum 1227, 2014. Area personnel have encountered and acquired a previously undiscovered packaging variant. 15 cans were produced by a vending machine in area's cafeteria. When the machine was opened for further inspection, no anomalous properties were discovered. These new instances of SCP-2107 feature changes to the design of the background, which now features white silhouettes of tombstones, cats, and cartoonish ghouls interspersed between iterations of the logo. Of note is the addition of new stickers to the can in the same font as the catchphrase text. These stickers include new promotional phrases including "From the makers of Ghost TM," "100% more spooky," "Scaredisfaction guaranteed," and "Your old favorite is back." All instances of SCP-2107 from area are en route to Site-19 for containment and research trials to confirm whether their contents produce the same anomalous activity as previously recorded instances. The addition of vending machines to the list of provenance locations is under investigation, with revisions to object class and special containment procedures awaiting approval. Okay. I think that about does it for today. Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
Alright, this has been SCP-2107 Diet Ghost Euclid by TheVolgun. Okay, this has been an interesting one. I really liked it. The idea of having ghostly cans of soda, I'm gonna say babies. Yeah, it's cans of babies appearing in supermarkets and then having vending machines appearing out of nowhere. The higher the quantity you drink, the more paranormal shit is gonna happen to the point where you're gonna die, like having your organs disappear. And if that was actual Pepsi, then I'd probably be not haunted by ghosts. I'd probably be a portal to demons or something, because I had so much, I'm gonna admit it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I really liked it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you all next time.